こんにちは。英検1級二次試験練習動画の時間です。2025年8月5日、先ほど、アンパンが終わり、朝の8時20分を過ぎたところです。81本目となりました。本日のお題は、Should countries with high carbon emissions pay reparation to those affected by climate change? です。炭素排出量が多い国というのは、気候変動に影響を受けた国に対して賠償するべきかというような、お題となりますね。reparation はちょっと難しい単語ですが、まあ、コンセン、えーコン、あコンペンセーションと同じような意味になるかと思います。できました原稿こちらとなります。一度音読してみます。あら、失礼。Whether countries with high carbon emissions should pay reparations to those affected by climate change is a controversial debate. In my view, it is almost impossible. Today I'm going to talk about two things, unclear estimates and the importance of international collaboration. Firstly, let's look at unclear estimates. International organizations such as International Energy Agency address annual reports about demand and consumption of fossil fuels, but I strongly doubt their reliability. For example, when lots of solar panels are built, they might be counted as the reduction of carbon emission, but at the same time, lots of trees are being cut down. Are they counted? Maybe not. Think about it more globally. The BRICS countries and their partners have been too powerful these days, but most of them are non-democratic nations. Therefore, the figures they issue can easily be fabricated. Secondly, reparations are sort of punishment system. This way might labor grudge and hatred. Climate change is one of the most challenging global issues, so the priority is international collaborations. Now, this topic has been discussed every year at the COP's meetings. I hope they should be held more often and effectively. In conclusion, reparation of carbon emissions is almost impossible. Instead, the people should hold more effective and frequent meetings about this issue. ということで、1分29秒でございました。やってみますか。もう最初のお題がもうめんどくさいですよね。えーっと、whether countries with high emissions should pay reparation to those affected by climate change is a controversial debate, and in my view, it is almost impossible. Today, going to talk about two things, unclear estimates and importance of global collaboration. First, let's think about unclear estimates. The World Organization, such as international energy agencies, addressed the demand and consumption of fossil fuel every year. But I strongly doubt their reliability. For one thing, when lot of solar panels are built, they might count it as a reduction of carbon emissions. However, at the same time, a lot of trees are being cut down. Are they counted? Maybe not. And let's think about more globally. BRICS countries and their partners have been too powerful these days, but most of them are non-democratic nations. So figures they issue can easily be fabricated. Secondly, and the reparation is a sort of punishment system. So this way might leave a grudge and hatred. Climate change is one of the most challenging global issues, so the priority should be international collaboration. Uh, this issue has been discussed at the COP's meeting, and I hope they should be held more often and effectively. In conclusion, the うーんあれ、なんだっけ。インコンクルージョンのとこ忘れちゃった。リパレーションオブカーボンエミッションズか。いやー、最後飛んだ。In conclusion, reparation of carbon emissions is almost impossible. Instead, people should hold more effective, frequent reparation ね。もう一回言います。えーっと、えー失敗しました。 with the countries with high carbon emissions should pay reparation to those affected by climate change is a controversial debate. And in my view, it is almost impossible. Today, I'm going to talk about two things, unclear estimates and importance of international collaboration. First, let's think about unclear estimates. World organizations such as International Energy Agency address annual reports about demand and consumption of fossil fuels. But I strongly doubt its reliability. For one thing, when a lot of solar panels are built, they might be counted as a reduction of carbon emissions, but at the same time, a lot of trees are being cut down. Are they counted? Maybe not. Think about more globally. BRICS companies and trade partners have been too powerful these days, but most of them are non-democratic nations. So the figure, the issue can easily be fabricated. Secondly, reparation is a sort of punishment system. So this way, it might leave grudge and hatred. Climate change is one of the most challenging global concerns. So the priority should be international collaboration. And this issue has been discussed every day at the COP's meeting. I hope they should be held more often and effectively. In conclusion, reparation of carbon emissions is almost impossible. Instead, we should hold more effective and frequent meetings about this issue. ちょうど2分でございました。ということで、81本目、これにて終了とさせていただきます。ごきげんよう、さようなら、良い一日をお過ごしくださいませ。